Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I'm here again to work on the Autumn 1910 journal. First, I want to say hugs and blessings to Crystal, Black Coffee and Wildflowers, and Mitzie at 307 Junk Journals. Thank you guys for your lovely comments and just always being so nice and supportive and all the good stuff. Thank you. Okay, so this is a collaboration that Carol Laws and I started that we're doing with my Autumn 1910 digital download that you can find in my Etsy shop if you're interested. There's other people who have joined in, and they are listed in the description box below this video. So I hope that you will hop over and check out their channels as well. So kind of them to be using my digital kit and showing it and all that. So thank you, girls, gals, everybody. All right. So I wanted to show you real quick. Oh, I added some things. That's what I was going to show you. So I added a frame with a journaling spot here, just, you know, because it's music page, you can't write there. And then what else did I add? You guys have seen all that. I haven't added much, but I added these you guys saw me do the other day. That you guys saw. And I wanted to show you because I filled them up so that they're all full of goodies. I just put some of my laser cut leaves on there. This is one of the pieces from the kit that I just added some extra paper to that tucks in there. And then we have the tag. This was one of the collage masterboards that I did, and I just liked it. So all I added was a little saying and a leaf. And those are just tucked in there. I'm going to tuck this in a little further so I don't get it all caught up on everything. And let's see, what else did we do? We're going to work on that. I don't know what I'm going to do to it, but we're going to work on that. And then here's another journaling spot. I just added this large tag from the digital kit. I just love the color of it, so I didn't really want to add anything to it. But June, you can add something to that, of course. And then another little Tim Holtz piece of ephemera and another, you know, 2 pieces of Tim Holtz ephemera there. So that is our little other hang off cluster tag thing that we made. And the last one, oh, I added some more of these clusters to the pages, fabric clusters. We're going to do that today. Oh, I added another frame and some leaves. Let's see. Oh, I did this too. I did a couple of these where this ledger paper was too long, so I folded it over. I've just added decorative paper to it to make a little tuck spot and then glued it down so it's, you know, kind of like a pocket. And then I've just tucked in, like, this is old book page and one of the tags from the kit and a piece of ephemera. So those are just tucked inside of there. Good little tuck spot. And then I did sort of a little cluster with those fall fodder leaves that I made for the digital kits. And then just one of the tags with a saying on it. Little spot to journal there. And for her, I did this tag, a long skinny tag, because I decided I didn't put her on in the video. I didn't add her because I wasn't sure exactly where. And then I thought, oh, like a belly band would be cool. So this one's glued down on this side, and then open, obviously, in the middle. And then there's just some little bits of ephemera in there. I haven't added anything to those. I like the kind of doily lace design that's on those, and so I didn't really want to add anything to them. I added another cluster. You guys saw that. My painting from yesterday, yesterday, I did the leaves here, and this is another one of those ledger pages that's too long that I just folded over, added some of the kit paper and a little collage there with one of the fussy cut men from the kit. So that is where I'm at. Let's find the leaf pocket. My sister made fabulous jelly plate prints, and I want to put one as a pocket on there. So we're going to start with that, and then I have some other things that we can do too. It's not just this, because this is really almost done, but isn't that just so cool? She did that with, she loves to come and use my jelly plate, which is awesome because I'm awful and hardly use it. So yeah, I should really probably just give it to her and let her use it. But she uses the Distress Oxides, and she was playing with leaves from my yard, and she made those. So yeah, just Distress Oxide, a few spritzes of water, some leaves, and yeah, those turned out really cool. And then I have a piece of straw paper from Rachel at Roxy Creations that we're going to add to that, just to give it a little more structure to its edge, because this is just copy paper. She uses up my little pieces of copy paper from Etsy orders. Bless her heart. So I'll glue that down. I'm not going to worry about inking the rest of it because it's going to get glued down. I am going to ink this a little bit. I like how the straw paper tears. It's lovely. So I'm just going to put that on here. So how are you guys today? I hope that you're doing well. I'm doing well. Things are moving along. Nothing, no exciting tales to tell. Just still praying for my niece. So thank you to everyone who has said that they are praying. I appreciate it. We can use all the prayers. Believe me. All the prayers are greatly appreciated. I might go ahead and just strengthen this even a little bit more. And it's going to get a little strength from being folded over. I guess it'll be all right. I just feel like I'm going to add something there. It'll just make me feel better. This just isn't thick paper at all. It's just, you know, regular old copy paper. So I want to make sure, hopefully, that it doesn't tear. And I'm just gonna not worry about it poking out. It doesn't need to. Or be inked. It just needs to be glued. Got sunshine going now. That's the same day for me. When I did the watercolor, I like had, you know, a little time and was like, I want to do this. So that's what I'm doing. And I figured I'd turn on the camera so you guys could join me, because it's a lot more fun to have somebody to chatter at. Last night, my husband and my daughter went to see an author that they love. They both, I think I've mentioned it before, they read the same genre. They both like fantasy books. So they are always trading off books with each other and all that kind of thing. Well, one of the authors that they really like was in Boise last night. And so my husband went down there and took my daughter, and oh my gosh, they just had so much fun. I just love stuff like that. I don't know if you guys do. I mean, you know, obviously he's spent time with her whole life, but I just love that they have that in common, and then they hang out together. I just think it's really fun. I know that's not abnormal. I just think it's fun. So yeah, they had a lot of fun doing that. They had some dinner, and I worked. But I like to do that when nobody's around, because when they're around, I obviously don't want to be working. So it worked out wonderfully. I'm working on some digitals, and I'm very excited because I got some fun Christmas ones in the works. That's sort of where my time is going to go now. I know I have people who have mentioned like certain things for me to make kits, you know, to do kits and whatever. And I will revisit those ideas after Christmas, but for now, the Christmas hustle is on. So I'm just working to get, I've got 2 digitals that I'm currently working on for Christmas. And then I have a couple of freebie things coming up as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And soon I should be doing the giveaway for the 20,000 subscribers, which I hope will be before Halloween, since one of the giveaways is a Halloween journal. But I guess, you know, it is what it is. If you're watching today and you're just been thinking about subscribing, just please subscribe. And then it'll be all the sooner that I can do the giveaway. Because I think that will be fun. Fun, fun, fun. So this is just one of the strips from the kit. You could put this on a belly band. Use it like a tag like I'm doing. Use it to decorate an envelope. So yeah, lots of fun things you can do with just a strip like this. So yeah, I think we're going to have lots of fun coming up. So definitely subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate all those who have and hang out with me and listen to me jabber away about really not much. But I love you guys. You're so great. And have been ultra great to me lately. And I appreciate it. Need it, right? Needed some friends and I got some good ones. So thank you. So that was a piece of cardstock that I just used that was splattered with Tim Holtz Distress Oxide in Walnut. So that's, and then spritzed with water and whatever. So just, I think it was one of the re-inkers because there's some pretty big blots of color there. Or the sprays, whatever they're called. It's Tim Holtz stuff. Y'all know about it. All right, so maybe it needs like a little fabric or something up there. Like a little clustery thing. I don't know. It needs something. I know that. So I'm just playing today. Like I said, I was wanting to work on this and then was like, I'm going to turn on the camera. So it's not like I really had everything all set up and ready to go like sometimes I like to do. Well, I always like to do that if I can, because 1, it makes me less stressed, and 2, makes you less likely to pull your own hair out. Waiting for me to get my act together. I love that when people say, oh, you're so organized, like you're, you know, it's like, oh no, you don't know. You don't know the hours that it takes me to get my act together sometimes. Some days it comes together pretty easily, which is awesome when that happens. Other days, not so much. This is old, like, kind of linen-y stuff. So let's try maybe a strip of this. This is what I do to do those. Guess it's not going to tear. I'm going the wrong direction. Those long strips. I just get a long strip of something like this. Ew, that's very vintagey. Look at that. I wonder where that one came from. I don't even know. It's just a little bitty piece. So let's maybe figure out how long we want this to be. I don't think I want it to go like all the way across. So you just need some sort of something plain for the back, because you're going to pretty much cover it all, but I just like to use something that if it shows, or like some of these strings are going to hang out, I like it. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to cut this because I want smaller pieces, but I will definitely use both. Wow, that's some strong something. And then I just use some glue stick. Just a little dollop like that. and stick it on, just so that it has something to stick to, you know, hold it in place until I get it stitched is the goal. My back just cracked. This is Christmas, but it could go on there. It's just green. Want some color. And you're just using your little bits, like little pieces. So this is great for all that junk that you cut off and you stick in a tub. Like I have my giant Folgers coffee jug that I put all mine in. Just gonna go this way with this one. I just pile stuff on there until I like the way it looks. Got some eyelash trim. Yeah, so this bucket really gets its abuse, let me tell you. I just throw whatever in there and figure it'll all work out in the end. Of course, it would be nice if some of it wasn't so wrinkly, but that's the price you pay, right? Maybe some trim. This has been coffee or tea dyed. I think coffee, most likely. Oh my gosh. It's sticking to me so bad. I don't really want to cover up that whole piece of this back here, because it's really kind of cool. There is no rhyme or reason, or like I put this down first and put that down second in order or anything like that. It's just I dig through my junk and find pieces I like that go, and I glue them down. So hard to tell some of these. I think it doesn't matter. That's how I get threads on my glue stick. It's fine. Few little threads never hurt anybody. Right? Now it'd be nice to have, like, I don't know, some orange or something. Ooh, this is kind of pretty. Some yellow lace. Yeah, we're just going to stitch that right on there like that. And then this can go up here, and I'll hang it up just a little bit because I don't want to cover these leaves at all. I think actually I'll turn this around. Okay, so I'm going to go stitch that, and I'll be right back. Okay, and I am back. And if you're smart, you'll think of this ahead of time, and then you can actually stitch it onto the pocket before you make the pocket. But why would I do that? Okay, so I'm going to take just my art glitter glue, I think, if I can find it, and put this on, because it works wonderfully. I don't have any troubles with it sticking. You can also use Fabri-Tac. Tacky glue works great for fabric. I just add a lot of art glitter glue to make it stay. And then also, there's the top of our tag. We could put something on. A little bit of something. Doesn't need to be quite that big, and I will stitch around that, so I should have done that at the same time, but I'll do it later. You guys get the gist. It's not that complicated. pulling some threads out of the side there so that it'll not just be a straight cut. Okay, that looks pretty. And then of course there's room in this pocket. You could definitely add another something in there. So we'll go ahead and put that on. I guess I'm going to need that glue, huh? Just trying to get some stuff out of the way here. My giant bucket of scraps. Okay. And I really want that on one of those little short pages. I just knocked the light. Like here. I mean, not necessary, but I just think it's fun to have something on a few of these. Some of them I want you to be able to read what's on there. I think I'll put it on this side. Okay. You could just as easily have done, you know, a little paper collage on that top part too. You don't have to use fabric if you don't tend to use much fabric. And you could also turn this into a tuck, but because this is one of these little pages, I don't want to add too much weight of things hanging off of it. That's just my own personal thing, but if you want to do that, do it. Okay, that's going to be pretty. I like it. And then we have our envelope. Where did I? There it is. This is an old envelope that my friend Lorraine gave me. Thank you, Lorraine. She's the best. And so I have cut off the side because I folded it wrong. And it was a little too long and it like went in. So you don't want stuff in here because that just makes it hard to turn your pages and you're fighting with the journal all the time, and that's not, you don't want that. So make sure that you leave room so that you can, it isn't messing up the fold. Okay, and then I think I don't want to do a ton to this because you can see somebody wrote October 26th. This is from September 1954. I'll probably cover up some of this, but it's like somebody drew leaves, it almost looks like, in a little tree. I don't know. I just think this is fun. So I'm not going to change a lot of it, but we will do some stuff to it. Let me get this out of the way. And I'll set it over there again. So yeah, I just think that's super fun, and I don't want to cover everything up, but I am going to obviously cover some stuff up. I'm going to use this to close up my envelope, and this is a really old piece of book page, so I'm hoping when I fold it, it's going to be all right. We shall find out. Sometimes this kind of cottony book page, see, it doesn't crack the way the other, like this kind of paper cracks. So that's kind of interesting. So I think I'll do something like that because I don't need to see all the MetLife or whatever, Mutual, whatever all that is. It's kind of sad because that's all going to get covered, but I'm just going to glue this down so it's not flapping around. These old envelopes are just fun. I just like to play with them. Well, the color, I mean, come on. Is that not just the best ever? Ah! Just threw the glue across the table. Oops. I already got glue all over. And then I got it all over again. Very good at that. Okay, so we just need to tear this off. And about there. and ink it. I guess I don't really need to ink the back, do I? Nope. I'm going to glue it. You could use glue stick for this too. I just have this right here, so I'm just going to use it. It would work fine with glue stick. Just mostly want to make sure I get all those little edges. I'm gluing that, aren't I? I think I'm just going to kind of let it be like that. Maybe I'll just tear a little bit. Sorry, you know, I can't. You know me. If you know me, you know me. Can't let it go. I think I'm just going to leave it. Nope, you're not. Why do you even say that? Okay. What are we going to put on that? I could put some of this. Like I said, I don't want to cover a lot of it. Wouldn't it have been great if I had planned this out? Oh, I know, maybe. This piece, because I could go around. That might be better. Let's tear the edges. Just so they're torn, and it'll thin it down a little bit. Don't want to be covering up that October because I just like it. And then we're just going to haphazardly kind of tear that. I don't want to cover the leaves. I just think it's fun to see those old little doodles. Do you guys do that? Like I get on the phone or whatever, waiting, you know, some service call or whatever. Just waiting and waiting, and I get doodling on whatever's sitting there, and I feel like this was that kind of a thing. I just think that's fun. I think we all kind of do that. I think. Maybe it's just me. And Lorraine's mom. It's fun. So this one I think I am going to do as a side tuck rather than a top tuck. I could even turn this into a tuck. Little front tucky there. Like glue it down all the way here. And then have it as a little tuck and then a tuck or pocket. However, whatever words. Whatever in the world you feel like calling it. So nice that the sun came out, because like I told you guys yesterday, it rained all morning and all night. So it's kind of nice to have some sunshine. But I will take it. Happy as pie about the cool down and some water, and yes. If it could just stay these temperatures all year round, I would be in heaven. I just wiped all that uck all over the place. It's just the ink, but oh my gosh, Amy, just stop. Jeez. Okay, so this probably needs some strengthening. Use this little bit of paper. Old paper, since it's mostly the edge there. That will work. taking care of my sister's cat. She's so funny. I think she's real ready for my sister to come home. She's like, oh, it's you again? I mean, she's lovey because, you know, she wants to be petted and all that, but she just cracks me up because I can tell she's had enough. As they do. We did the same thing. My poor sister had to deal with my cat while we were on our cruise last year. And that was long. And yeah, he was real done with that project, let me tell you. But he was loving on her. And he doesn't normally do that unless it's one of us. Even my sister, even though she comes over here, he's like, you don't feed me, so. But, yeah, he was real nice to her then. Yeah, these kind of projects are just fun. Okay, and then I'm probably going to just leave that because I love the old envelope. I'm going to put something there since I decided to destroy that. Let's use some bit of ephemera that we have. A lady or a gent or a something here. These are too many. I just don't want to cover it. I just love that little thing of leaves. Don't know why, but I do. Could have her. She's just hovering in the air for some unknown reason, but you know. See, everything's going to cover up my little pile of leaves, and that's not making me happy. I could just put a leaf to add to the pile of leaves. It's so fabulous, right? I could do something like that. Do I like that? You're like, I don't know, do you? I don't know. I could cut out another leaf. Put it on there too. Have this lady. She could go there. That leaf is too big. Could add a stamp. I just don't really feel like cutting out another leaf. How lazy are you today? Oh, apparently very lazy. Let's see. Is there anything in here that would work like with that? Beautiful girl. That's what I say to my daughter all the time. I don't know why, but these cut off ones, I feel like they have to have something. I know I've said it a million times, but if you're new, that's what I'm doing. You're like, why? What are you doing? It needs something. Right there. Because that's how my brain works. no matter how annoying it may be. Oh, those mushrooms are super cool. Super cool mushrooms. That one has to be something thin. So many qualifications here, I just don't know. So many. I could use a piece of trim, but I don't want it to be thick. I got this on Amazon. If you're like, where did you get that? Got it on Amazon. It's all washi stickers. Oh, that 174 wouldn't be bad, I don't think. So we could put her here and put this under there, maybe? Oh, it still seems a little too wide. Well, that might be our only option. I know washi would probably work too, but I don't even have that great of fall colors. That might work over there. Let's try that as soon as I get her glued down. All these ladies in their fabulous dresses and hats. I'm sure it was a nightmare dressing like that all the time, but man, it sure looks good. I think. Where's the... Oh, I was going to try this first. Let me see. Because this brown would work. I think I'll just go all the way across. I'm not that worried about that because I don't even know what it says for starters. Yeah, so I'm just going to do that. Put some stuff on here, glue. This, you know, this stuff, whatever this stuff is. Oh, wow, I got carried away, didn't I? I'm sure you're all shocked. Okay. And then. I don't know if I want the leaf or not. I mean, it kind of works over there. And I have no idea what I'm going to put in there, but I will eventually figure that out as well. So if you find any old envelopes or have any old envelopes, you don't have to cover them entirely. It's sort of like the flashcard thing, you know? It's kind of fun to see some of the oldness of it, because if you cover it all up, you're not going to even know that it was an old envelope, right? I feel like, oh, don't cut that. Let's not cut a hole in the paper. The old paper. Okay, let me see. What am I going to put in here? Where did my little... These already did. Maybe. Oh, I forgot to print those out again. Those old posters that I have. 1897. That one would work right there. I like that. And it's on cardstock and everything. I do need to print out my fall ones, though. I need to go do that right now. So that'll go in there. No idea what'll go in here. But I will figure that out. And then that's all going to get basically glued down. And then this will be a top loading pocket, just as it is with all its fabulous rough edges, which will probably drive June crazy because she'll have to fiddle with it. But that's how I want it. So I'm sorry. I do like to put something on old music pages just because it just adds a little something. I think that's where I want that. Yeah, I think so. So that's just going to go on there. I'm trying to decide, do I want to, I don't think I want a text spot back there because I'm afraid that's just going to get torn more. So I think I will just glue it down all the way so that we don't have any tearing. But if you're using like a newer envelope or something that's not quite as fragile, you could definitely have yet another pocket. I love the math on there and everything. It's so great. Little spelling tryout down there. I do that all the time too because I cannot spell for beans. So I'm always writing it down, and then half the time it doesn't look right even when it's right. It's all that. It's all that stuff that you do, that we all do. Admit it. You do it too. I didn't tear that very straight. Or I'm gluing this really crooked. One of the two. Could be either. Could be both. I like it. And then this side I'm going to glue all the way down as well. Because I don't want... Do I want a thumb notch in there? I really want to cut my pocket. That's one problem. So I will think I will go up a skosh. Wherever a skosh is. Anyway. Just a little. So that we know there's a pocket there. Right? Very fragile. I'm starting to run out of glue, guys. It's bad. It looks like there's glue in there, but I can tell there's not much. Just kind of coating it. Slap that right down. And that'll be a little tuck. Like I said, don't know what I'm going to put in there, and I don't think I have anything. It needs to be a little more squarish, I think. Methinks. I'll just put that there to remember so I don't forget to put something in there. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Oh, except one of these would probably work, huh? If I just backed it. Even if it hangs out a little, I'm fine with that. Yes, let's do that. Okay, what are we backing it with? How about this? Because it's thicker. And I'll put a little fabric on the edge too. Because she is very fabulous on her balcony. or porch or whatever. I did that very crooked. I don't think my brain has like a straight line anywhere in it. Because, man, can't cut straight, can't glue straight, none of it. It's always a little cattywampus. Always. So then I have to do this little tiny trimming thing because I glued it crooked. Which I'm sure is ultra exciting for you guys. And we'll just put a little fabric on the side. Find some little CraftyCatUSA. Oh, my sister made that. I need to put that somewhere. In the journal somewhere. I want this. Is it too big? Let's see. Nope, it's fine. So we'll put that on there and then I'll stitch it. So I'm just going to do a little glue stick to hold its place. And then in a moment, I will stitch that and that tag. I got to stitch something onto that tag as well. But this will hold it for now so we can see what we got happening. See how pretty. Very nice. I love all those old calendar images and things, posters. Yes, I like it. I don't know what to put in there. I'm going to have to make probably a larger something. Don't know yet. And then where's our other pocket? Can't even remember. See, this is what happens. It gets like, where? Ah, this one. That's all we did. But we did stuff, so that's good. I like it. I like how it's looking. I love these. Like, these are the best. I want to make those for everything. Really for fall. Just make piles of them for fall. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Another day of play, basically, in our wonderful fall journal. I'm loving this. This one's going to be hard for me to let go of. I'm not going to lie. Oh, we need to put this somewhere. Where could we put this? My sister made that. I said that already. But I'll say it again and again. She's good with hand stitching. I am not, because I have no patience at all. She says she doesn't, but she has more than I do. So, is that a good spot? I want it on something with a little color because it's all neutrals. I want to add something that hangs out. Don't know about that. Let's see, what else do we have here? How fabulous is this? It's pretty fabulous. Could I do like, I know, don't watch, because here I go cutting everything up. I know. I have people that are just screaming at me. I know. It's fine. See, it's fine. Nobody was hurt in the making of this video. I think that needs to be a thing because it reminds me of a leaf. So I think I'm going to go stitch around that real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I like it. I like the way it flops out. Oh, did I do it on? No, I guess not. Thought I did it on the wrong side. I don't know that there's a right or wrong side, but anyway. Glue those stitches. Glue all over this. And hopefully it'll be good. I think it will. I never had any trouble with art glitter glue, that's for sure. Do you want that to be? Yes, it would be fabulous if it wasn't wrinkled, but it is. But it will get squished out when the book is closed. A little bit right here too, just to make sure the sewing machine wasn't in love with this lace when it started. So it was like, you want me to what? I can't. Yes, you can. And it did. So ta-da. See? Oh, geez. Bumping everything now. Fun. So then as I dot, see, it's fabulous. All right, guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will chat again soon. Love you guys. Bye.